So I'm a distributor for Reelcraft, and we move these for tons of people, and I keep getting jealous of what other people are set up like. I'll never be done building this wash bay, I swear. Here's what I'm doing today. This might be a multi-day process, because I'm gonna have to hook these all up to their sources. I wanna mount all of these reels in a bank right up here on this block wall, so that I have all my different sources right there to pull down from. I'm gonna have power, water, I think that's like a 3/4 inch water line, so I can just spray things down, fill buckets, whatever. And then an air line, I want compressed air right in the center of my bay. So this is kind of a central point right here where I can pull from. I think it's gonna be really cool. So let's get these things mounted to the wall. I'll show you how I do it. Two pieces of unistrut right here, all coated down, looking sharp. These come in 10-foot lengths. I just chopped it in half. 5 feet was more than enough room. They gave me 6 inches to either side of all three of this bank of reel. And then I measured the outside of the plates so I could center this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put spring nuts inside of here, so these will all be set as far as where they're gonna sit left to right. And then I won't have to think about it when I'm up in the air. So these are spring nuts. These are 3/8 hardware. And these are kind of perfect for what we're going to be doing. These basically just give us a nice adjustable bolt pattern to be right on the wall. The reels will just bolt straight through into these. So basically all I do is I eyeball where these holes are and just put them right in the track so that I can just maybe do a little adjustment if need be. This is definitely the best way to mount anything to any kind of wall. I love unistrut. It just gives you a lot of flexibility, a lot of play. And it also allows you to grab the wall really well. So much better than just using the bolt holes that come with these things. And literally all you gotta do is stick them in the hole, turn them to the side, and they're in. All right, so that's what these look like when they're in there. They're just lined up with all the hole patterns. This way I don't have to think about where I can put my anchors when I bring these up onto the wall. I'm gonna put the anchors in between these gaps here, maybe in the center of these, just to grab the wall real good. So I'm gonna use sleeve anchors for that, which will grab the concrete really well. These reels all have the proper orientation that I want, because I want them to hang straight down off the wall so I can pull them downward. For some reason this one comes aiming straight out like this, so I'm gonna loosen these 4 bolts and reattach it aiming that way. 1/2 inch socket should do it. Hopefully none of these fall in the drain. Next up, I'm going to hang the unistrut on the wall. So I got 124 inches between the conduit on the wall that does the lights for me, so that's going to be a visual kind of thing I want to be centered on. So I'm going to split that 124.5. I think that's 62 inches. That puts me right here. I want to be 8 inches under this beam because it kind of protrudes a little bit. X marks the spot. I get these redhead anchors, sleeve anchors from Home Depot. Unistrut and all the stuff I'm using is also available from Home Depot, or probably Lowe's or anywhere. Sleeve anchor is real nice because it grabs the wall way better than any other kind of anchor I've ever used. And you know, it's gonna be holding up some weight. Oh yeah. So the hole patterns on these reels are 10.5 inches apart. So the next piece of unistrut is gonna go 10.5 inches down. Nowhere. So on the smallest one, the extension cord reel, it doesn't have a 10.5-inch gap here. I think it's like 7.5 or something. So what I'm gonna do with that, because it sits shorter as well, what I'm gonna do is I brought in the whole pattern for the width of that one, and then I'm going to put another strip of unistrut across here and then bolt to that. And that way it'll bring the reel out a little more level with the rest of them, and it'll make the whole pattern right. So I'm gonna chop these up and attach those. A couple 1-foot pieces should do it. Got it. A little bit of this, just a little bit of sleep better at night. Oh God, this is heavy. This is one of those sucks to do alone kind of jobs. Oh. Smarter, not harder. I like to line up the hexagons. Oh, yeah. Right there. Yeah, baby. Saving the biggest one for last. Upgrades, baby. Oh yeah, planted on there, man. I'm gonna set my ball stops here so that these hang down at a nice height, you know what I mean? Flathead screwdriver gets right in there. I'm gonna take them out all the way. One might be shorter than the other, but we'll see. Oh yeah, look at that. What's cool about these Reelcraft reels, I mean, these ones come with the hoses. The electrical one, I could have gotten it with the cord, but it was so much more expensive. So what I ended up doing was getting just a normal extension cord off Amazon. I'm gonna throw that on there. 12.3 gauge, I think it's 75 feet long. I'll wire that in, it'll be easy enough. This is a 1/2-inch airline, which is pretty cool, but the thread is a little big. This is the kind of quick disconnects I use here, 1/4-inch type C. So I gotta get into that. Let me find one of those. Let's go brass shopping. Yeah, good old Loctite, man. That's what you want right there. Yeah. Oh, we're running low. Ugh. Nip-X, man. Best pliers on planet Earth. Plating that you can use underwater for 10 years. Heck yeah, man. Oh, I can't wait to get to work in here. Alright, so I got the lid opened on this thing. So it's pretty straightforward. You plug your cord in through here, match the colors. And one thing that I noticed that they didn't really clarify for some reason, this is the neutral. Of course, there's no power here right now. And this is the hot. So the white wire goes in the middle, hot goes right here, and you tie your ground wire in here. And that's where you hook up the cord that's gonna go in here. To be performed by licensed electricians only. Well, here they are, finished. I ran all my lines, got my water hooked up, and this is my bucket filler. This works pretty good. Actually shuts off just like at the pump, it's cool. And you can feather it a little bit, or you can blast it. Crazy. But yeah. Super nice to have everything in right here. Check out the Reelcraft reels. I got them on my website now, and they make a great solution for keeping your shop tuned up, cleaned up, nice and tidy. Can't recommend them enough.